2 races, 4 victories, and 8 podiums. What a weekend for Porsche in sports car racing in the 6 hours of Spa-Francorchamps in WEC and at Laguna Seca in IMSA Weathertech Sportscar Championship, as with the 963 LMDH and also 911 GT3 cars. And also with that, Penske had 2 historical moments with the 100th pole position and also 100th win in sports car racing, and Porsche won in IMSA for 600th time in history. So let's understand now how Porsche dominated in sports car racing last weekend. Beginning with the 6 hours of Spa-Francorchamps. In the hypercar class, Porsche Penske car number 5 was in pole position after Ferrari AF course number 50 was disqualified for being underweight. This was the 100th pole position for the Penske team in sports cars racing in history. In third position was the 99 Proton competition, in fourth place was the 12 Hertz Team JOTA, in fifth place was the 6 Porsche Penske, and the 38 Hertz Team JOTA was in 17th on the starting grid. And in the LMGT3 class, 91 Manthey EMA started in third place, and the 92 Manthey Pure Rxcing was able to start in 8th place after the team managed to fix the car after Alex Malikin crashed the car at the Rydillan curve on hyperpole session. The race start was everything okay. The Porsche Penske car number 5 kept the lead at Spa in the hypercar class. On the minute 12, Julian Andlauer with the car 99 Proton competition made his first overtake at Eau Rouge curve, passing the number 2 Cadillac Racing, and the French driver became the new second place in the race. On the minute 38, Andlauer became the new leader after overtaking Fred Makowiecki just after the Blanchemont curve. And with that, the 99 led the race for a long time. However, in the middle of the second hour of the race, the number 38 Hertz Team JOTA was involved in an accident after being hit by the number 20 BMW WRT, and unfortunately the 46 car in the LMGT3 was also involved. And during the safety car period, we had a scary moment for the 99 car due to the door issue, with Neil Yanni having problems closing it. But a few moments later, Yanni managed to close the door and avoided an extra pit stop just to fix the door, and this could have cost the race lead. At the end of the first half of the race, one more trouble for Porsche, but this time with the 5 Penske car after Michael Christensen lost the rear of the car after the Blanchemont and hit the wall before the bus stop. Unfortunately, this resulted in a retirement for the 5. At the 4th hour of the race, Proton 99 lost the lead for Ferrari number 51, and this seemed that a victory for Porsche became very complicated considering that the Ferrari's pace was better than Porsche's at that moment. However, in the 5th hour of the race, we had a very scary accident on the Kemmel Straight with Earl Bamber misjudging an overtake against Proton 99 and crashed into the 31 BMW GT3 car. And this caused a long red flag which lasted about 1 hour and 30 minutes because it was necessary to repair the barriers, and we almost had a possibility that the race would have not restarted. However, Eduardo Freitas made a right decision to extend the race and was restarted at the moment when the red flag was shown. And with that, Porsche Penske car 6 and the 12 Hertz Team JOTA were benefited because both cars did their pit stop before the Bamber's accident, while the cars in front needed to refuel. And when the green flag was shown, all the cars which needed to refuel went to the pits, and with that Hertz Team JOTA 12 became the new leader of the race and the car 6 in second place. And because of it, the gap between both Porsches and the third was in 1 minute. And Porsche's win in the hypercar class, whether with 12 or with 6 car, was a matter of time. And at almost the end of the 5th hour of the race, we had the best overtaking of the race, with once again by Julian Andlauer with a brilliant move against Paul-Loup Chatin at the Eau Rouge corner. And at the end of the race, we had a drama in the LMGT3 class because the number 60 wasn't able to keep the lead because there was no fuel enough and needed to pit again, and lost the victory at the final lap. And also at the final lap, the car 91 overtook its sister car 92 at the Kemmel Straight to become the new leader of the LMGT3 class. So with that, Hertz Team JOTA car number 12 won the race and became the first Porsche 963 customer team to win a race in WEC. And this was also the first win from a privateer team in the hypercar class, and also a first victory from Porsche at the 6 hours of Spa race in the WEC. And in second place was once again the Porsche Penske car number 6 with André Lauderer, Kevin Ester and Laurens Vanthoor, which are still the leader of the Hypercar Championship this year. At the LMGT3 class, we also had a double podium for Porsche with the 91 Manthey EMA winning the race and its sister car number 92 Manthey Pure Rxcing in second place. Now let's talk about the IMSA at Laguna Seca. Once again we had Cadillac being the pole position in the GTP class, but this time with the 01 Chip Ganassi. The best Porsche 963 started in 4th place with the 6 Penske team, while its sister car number 7 was in 6th, and the customer car's 85 JDC Miller started in 9th and the 5 Proton competition in 10th. In the GTD Pro class, the 77 Rexy AO Racing started in 5th place. And in the GTD class, all the 3 Porsches started at the back of the grid with the 43 Andretti in 11th, 120 Wright Motorsports in 12th and 86 MDK Motorsports in 15th. In the race, the start was everything under control without any kind of incident on the track, with the both Cadillac cars at the top 2 and Dane Cameron went to the 5th position with the Porsche Penske 7. At the end of the first hour of the race, a trouble for the car number 7 with a rear wing broken after Dane Cameron went off at the turn 3, and we had full course yellow on the track. And when the pit lane was opened, Porsche Penske replaced a new rear wing on the car 7 and returned to the track in 8th place. And also in the full course yellow, its sister car number 6 with Nick Tandy was in 2nd position, but there was a controversial moment with the 6 taking the lead overtaking the 31. But when the race restarted, Nick Tandy lost the lead for the 31 car at the turn 2 and dropped to 2nd place. And a lap after, Tandy also lost the 2nd position for the 01 car at Corkscrew Curve, dropping to 3rd place. And at almost the same moment, the 77 Rexy car became the 2nd place in the GTD Pro class. While in the GTP class, Felipe Nasser was having a nice recovery with the car 7, and he was gaining positions until being the 4th place in the race at the beginning of the second half of the race. And also at the beginning of the second half of the race, Lauren Heinrich was able to overtake Oliver Jarvis with the 9 Pfaff Motorsports, and the 77 Rexy car became the new leader in the GTD Pro class. With 45 minutes remaining, the Porsche Penske 6 made a decisive pit stop and decided not to change tires, only refueling the car like the 01 did at Long Beach. And because of it, Nick Tandy returned to the track in front of the yellow caddy 9 seconds ahead and became the new 2nd place of the race at the GTP. And now Nick Tandy's goal was to chase the 31 car, which was the leader of the race. At the last 40 minutes of the race, the 6 Porsche Penske became a big leadership threat for the 31 car, considering that Jack Aitken needed to manage the high traffic of the GTD cars and not lose the position for Tandy. In some moments, Tandy threatened to overtake the 31, but Aitken managed to keep the lead despite the high traffic of the GTD cars. But in the last 12 minutes of the race, Jack Aitken committed a mistake at turn 4 when he was trying to overtake the cars 3 and 86 and went off track, and with that Nick Tandy became the new leader of the race. So with that, the car number 6 crossed the finish line in 1st position and won the race at Laguna Seca, and this was considered as the 100th victory for Roger Penske in sports car racing in history, and also the win number 600 for Porsche at IMSA. And also in the GTP class, we also had the number 7 Penske car finishing in 3rd place. In the GTD Pro class, the number 77 Rexy AO Racing crossed the finish line in 1st and was the winner in the class, and in the GTD, the number 120 Wright Motorsports finished in 3rd place. So with that we had a historic weekend for Porsche with 4 victories and 8 podiums at WEC and IMSA at the Hypercar, LMGT3, GTP, GTD Pro and GTD classes. Congratulations to everyone from Porsche Motorsport, Hertz Team JOTA, Porsche Penske, Manthey Racing, AO Racing and Wright Motorsports. This was really an epic weekend which made all the Porsche fans very proud of that. So guys, what's your opinion about it? Do you think that Porsche will achieve more successful results in next months in sports car racings? What will be the next big victory from Porsche this year? So let me know here in the comment sections below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to not lose more videos about it. See you in the next videos.